At 65, Marie Osmond confesses he was the only one who could do that to me. Marie Osmond was born Olive Marie Osmond on October 13, 1959 in the picturesque city of Ogden, Utah, USA. A place known for its scenic mountains, charming neighborhoods, and close-knit communities. From the very beginning, it was clear that Marie was destined for something extraordinary. She was born into a family that was not only large but also deeply immersed in music, making her upbringing an environment rich in creativity, performance, and artistic expression. As the eighth child out of 9 siblings, Marie's childhood was anything but ordinary. Her home was a lively hub of activity filled with the constant hum of rehearsals, the strum of guitars, the tapping of drums, and the harmonious singing of the Osmond children. Her parents, George and Olive Osmond, were remarkable figures in their own right. George, a skilled musician and disciplined yet encouraging father, and Olive, a devoted mother with a love for singing, provided both structure and inspiration in equal measure. They instilled in their children a deep appreciation for music, performance, and professionalism, laying the foundation for Marie's lifelong connection to the world of entertainment. From her earliest days, it was evident that Marie Osmond possessed an extraordinary gift. Her voice had a natural clarity and sweetness that could enchant anyone who heard it. And even as a young child, she demonstrated a sense of musicality that set her apart from her peers. Growing up in the Osmond household, where music was a central part of daily life, Marie absorbed the rhythms, melodies, and harmonies that surrounded her. It became second nature for her to sing along with her siblings, harmonize instinctively, and perform with a sense of poise that belied her young age. Recognizing her natural talent, her parents nurtured her abilities with care and dedication. They arranged vocal training, encouraged regular practice, and allowed her to participate in musical activities that developed her skills further. By the age of 5, Marie was already demonstrating a level of professionalism and stage presence that impressed family, friends, teachers, and music mentors alike, signaling that she was on a path to stardom from a very young age. Marie Osmond's introduction to the broader world of entertainment came astonishingly early. At just 3 years old, she made her first television appearance on the highly popular The Andy Williams Show, a variety program that featured singing, comedy, and celebrity guests, and was widely watched across the United States. This debut performance was more than just a fleeting moment. It was an early glimpse of the star that Marie would become. Clad in her childlike innocence with a radiant smile and sparkling eyes, she delivered her performance with confidence, charm, and a vocal ability that astonished viewers. Industry insiders quickly recognized her potential, and audiences were captivated by the sight of such a young girl performing with composure and grace. This early exposure to national television not only highlighted her exceptional talent but also set a precedent for the many high-profile opportunities that would follow in her career, establishing her as a remarkable presence in the entertainment world from the very start. Marie's role within the family music group, the Osmonds, marked a significant chapter in her development as an artist. The Osmonds were comprised of her brothers Alan, Wayne, Merrill, Jay, Donnie, and Jimmy alongside Marie, who brought a unique vocal perspective to the ensemble. During the 1970s, the Osmonds rose to immense fame. Known for their wholesome all-American image and infectious pop tunes that appealed to audiences of all ages, the family's performances were characterized by tight harmonies, synchronized choreography, and an unwavering sense of charm and professionalism. For Marie, participating in this musical dynasty provided not only a platform to showcase her talent, but also an education in the rigors and demands of the entertainment industry. Performing alongside her brothers, she learned the nuances of stage presence, teamwork, and audience engagement, skills that would serve her well in her solo career. 2 landmark moments in Marie Osmond's early career were the success of the Osmonds' hit One Bad Apple and Marie's debut solo hit Paper Roses. Released in 1970, One Bad Apple became an iconic song of the era, topping charts and establishing the Osmonds as major figures in the music industry. Its catchy melody, relatable lyrics, and clean-cut appeal captured the hearts of listeners nationwide, demonstrating the commercial potential of the family group. Meanwhile, Marie Osmond's solo debut came with the release of Paper Roses in 1973, a defining moment that cemented her status as a rising star. At only 13 years old, she displayed remarkable maturity and emotional depth in her singing, bringing heartfelt nuance to each note. The title track resonated with audiences, its tender lyrics and delicate delivery showcasing Marie's ability to connect on an emotional level far beyond her years. The album's success was a testament to her talent. It not only topped country music charts, but also achieved crossover appeal on the Billboard Hot 100, allowing Marie to reach a diverse audience and gain recognition beyond the country genre. Her genuine innocence, charisma, and vocal sincerity made her an endearing figure to fans, ensuring her place as a beloved artist from the outset. Following this triumph, Marie Osmond continued to build an impressive repertoire of hits that demonstrated both versatility and an innate understanding of her audience. In 1974, she released In My Little Corner of the World, a song that exuded charm, optimism, and sweetness. Its uplifting melody and Marie's soft, expressive vocals captivated listeners, reinforcing her reputation as a singer capable of conveying both joy and heartfelt emotion. The song's universal appeal strengthened her growing fan base and confirmed her ability to sustain success beyond a debut hit. By 1977, Marie was exploring new musical directions, evident in her release of This Is the Way That I Feel. This track marked a stylistic evolution, blending pop and adult contemporary elements with her signature country-influenced vocals. It demonstrated Marie's willingness to experiment while maintaining authenticity, highlighting her growth as a confident, versatile artist capable of navigating multiple musical landscapes. The song's upbeat tempo, memorable chorus, and polished production further solidified her status as a performer with both depth and range, proving that Marie Osmond was not just a fleeting child star, but a lasting talent in the entertainment industry. After experiencing the inevitable ups and downs that come with a long and evolving career in the entertainment industry, Marie Osmond made a spectacular and triumphant return to the music scene in the mid-1980s. This period marked a renaissance in her professional life, demonstrating not only her enduring talent, but also her resilience and ability to reinvent herself as an artist. Her comeback was heralded by the release of the country pop album There's No Stopping Your Heart in 1985, an album that perfectly captured the zeitgeist of the era while staying true to the heartfelt, emotionally resonant style that had always defined Marie's work. The album showcased her signature crystalline vocals, blending country twang with polished pop sensibilities, and it underscored her remarkable adaptability in navigating the shifting landscape of contemporary music. Critics praised Marie for her ability to stay relevant without compromising the sincerity and authenticity that had endeared her to fans since her earliest days as a child prodigy. Commercially, the album was a resounding success, climbing the charts and producing multiple hit singles, solidifying her place once again as a major force in the music industry. In addition to her solo work, Marie Osmond's career was enriched by memorable collaborations with fellow musicians, highlighting her ability to create powerful musical chemistry with other artists. One particularly noteworthy collaboration was with the talented singer-songwriter Paul Davis on the hit duet You're Still New to Me, released in 1986. The song quickly became an instant success, resonating with audiences thanks to its touching lyrics, tender melodies, and the seamless blending of Marie's heartfelt vocals with Davis's smooth, emotive delivery. The track demonstrated Marie's versatility, showing that she could move effortlessly between solo stardom and collaborative projects while maintaining a unique and compelling presence. You're Still New to Me not only topped the country charts, but also became a fan favorite, showcasing the warmth, sincerity, and expressive nuance that had always been at the heart of her performances. This duet remains a testament to Marie's enduring ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. Whether performing alone or alongside other accomplished artists, Marie Osmond's talents were far from limited to the recording studio. She also ventured successfully into television, demonstrating an ease and charisma that made her a natural on-screen presence. In the late 1990s, she took on the challenge of hosting her own daytime talk show aptly titled Marie. This program provided a platform for Marie to showcase her multifaceted talents, including her wit, charm, interviewing skills, and innate ability to connect with people. The show offered a diverse mix of entertainment, blending celebrity interviews, lifestyle segments, inspirational stories, and light-hearted humor. Marie's warmth and authenticity were on full display as she engaged with her guests, effortlessly creating an inviting and intimate atmosphere for both the studio audience and viewers at home. Her approachable personality and empathetic nature allowed her to connect with individuals from all walks of life, whether sharing heartwarming human interest stories or interviewing major celebrities. And this made Marie not just a talk show, but a space where audiences felt understood and entertained. Beyond television, Marie Osmond also proved herself as a formidable presence on the stage, embracing the demanding world of live theatre and Broadway with both grace and professionalism. Her theatrical career highlighted her versatility as a performer, allowing her to explore roles that required not only singing ability, but also emotional depth and dramatic skill. Among her most notable Broadway achievements was her portrayal of Maria von Trapp in the timeless musical The Sound of Music. The story of the Von Trapp family's struggles and triumphs during World War II has long captivated audiences, and Marie's interpretation of Maria brought a fresh and heartfelt energy to the beloved character. Her performance was marked by emotional authenticity, charm, and vocal brilliance, earning her critical acclaim and further solidifying her reputation as a performer capable of transcending genres and mediums. Another significant milestone in her theatrical career was her performance in The King and I, where she took on the challenging role of Anna Leon Owens, the strong-willed British schoolteacher who becomes the governess to the children of the King of Siam. This role required Marie to navigate complex themes of cultural clash, personal growth, and emotional nuance, and she did so with grace, intelligence, and charisma. Her portrayal highlighted not only her vocal talents but also her acting abilities, allowing audiences to experience the full range of her artistic capabilities. Critics and theatergoers alike praised her for bringing authenticity, warmth, and an engaging presence to the role, further cementing her legacy as a multifaceted performer capable of excelling in both musical and dramatic contexts. Marie Osmond has experienced a complex and eventful personal life, particularly when it comes to her relationships and marriages. Over the years, she has been married 3 times, though intriguingly 2 of those marriages involved the same man, highlighting the enduring connections and second chances that have shaped her personal journey. Her marriages and the family she built within them reflect both her deep commitment to family values and the challenges that even high-profile public figures face in sustaining long-term relationships. Osmond's first marriage took place in 1982 when she wed Stephen Lyle Craig, a talented athlete who played basketball at Brigham Young University. This marriage at the time was viewed as a union of young love, with Osmond entering this new chapter amid her rising fame in the entertainment industry. The couple welcomed their only child together, a son named Stephen James Craig, in 1983. As a mother, Osmond embraced the responsibilities and joys of parenthood while balancing the demands of her career, which included recording music, performing on stage, and appearing on television. Despite their shared love and the joy of welcoming a child, the pressures of young adulthood, combined with the challenges of maintaining a marriage under the public eye, ultimately led to their divorce in October 1985. Shortly thereafter, on October 28, 1986, Marie Osmond entered a new chapter of her personal life by marrying Brian Blow in a ceremony at the Jordan River Temple in Utah. This marriage marked a significant and deeply personal commitment, reflecting both Osmond's faith and her desire to build a large family. Over the course of their marriage, Osmond and Blossel became parents to 7 children, a unique blend of biological and adopted children that showcase their dedication to family and compassion for children in need of a loving home. Their 2 biological children, Rachel and Matthew, were joined by 5 adopted children, Jessica, Michael, Brandon, Brianna, and Abigail. This decision to adopt multiple children demonstrated Osmond's nurturing nature and her commitment to providing a stable, loving environment for children regardless of biology. While the marriage lasted for over 2 decades, Osmond and Blossel eventually announced their separation in March 2007. Both parties released a joint statement emphasizing that neither assigned fault for the divorce, a testament to the mutual respect and understanding that characterized their relationship even as it ended. Remarkably, Marie Osmond later found her way back to her first love. On May 4, 2011, she remarried Stephen Lyle Craig in a touching and intimate ceremony at the Las Vegas, Nevada Temple. In a symbolic nod to the past, Osmond chose to wear the same wedding dress she had worn nearly 3 decades earlier in 1982, a gesture that highlighted both nostalgia and continuity in her life story. Their remarriage occurred just months before their son's wedding, adding a layer of familial significance and celebration to the occasion. This second union with Craig not only represented a rekindling of a once-paused romance, but also illustrated Osmond's enduring belief in love, forgiveness, and the possibility of second chances. Through her 3 marriages, Marie Osmond has navigated the highs and lows of love, family, and personal growth. Her story reflects resilience, the enduring bonds of family, and an unwavering commitment to the people she loves. Whether as a mother of biological and adopted children or as a wife embracing both first and second chances, Osmond's personal life provides a rich narrative of devotion, compassion, and the complexities of sustaining relationships over time. Marie Osmond truly hated him more than anyone. A sentiment that shocks many because of the public perception of her and Andy Gibb as friendly, almost inseparable figures in the entertainment world at one point. I could never understand him, and that made me furious, Marie confessed, reflecting on the intense mixture of admiration and resentment that characterized their relationship. On the surface, Andy appeared charming, effortless, and effortlessly likable. Qualities that drew people to him naturally. But behind the glittering exterior, Marie saw something that unsettled her deeply. Everyone loved Andy. Everyone adored him. But I couldn't stand him. There was something beneath the surface that made my blood boil, she admitted, revealing the complex emotions that defined their interactions. Her hatred, however, was not born of mere jealousy or competition. It was rooted in a profound disappointment, a sense that someone she had trusted and once cared for deeply could betray or manipulate her trust so subtly yet so effectively. Marie's anger was compounded by the contrast between Andy's public persona and the private reality she experienced. On camera, he was this sweet, innocent, golden boy, she explained. But off camera, he could be cruel without even realizing it. Or maybe he did realize it, and that made it worse. This duality was torturous for Marie, who valued sincerity and authenticity in a world dominated by image and illusion. She found herself constantly trying to reconcile the charming, talented figure everyone celebrated with a man who left her feeling diminished, frustrated, and emotionally exhausted. It was exhausting, always wondering if the person smiling at me was the real Andy or just another mask, she said. The cognitive dissonance between admiration and repulsion fueled a profound emotional tension that grew over time, transforming initial irritation into outright hatred. The depth of her feelings was also fueled by personal experiences that left a lasting imprint. I felt like he took advantage of my kindness, my willingness to see the good in him, Marie said. Their interactions were filled with moments of confusion, disappointment, and occasionally heartbreak. Andy's charisma made it difficult to confront him directly. Yet, Marie couldn't ignore the sting of perceived slights or betrayals. I hated that he could hurt me without even trying and still make me feel like I was overreacting, she admitted. This kind of emotional whiplash, feeling simultaneously drawn to and repelled by someone, often creates a complicated mix of admiration, frustration, and ultimately animosity. In Marie's case, the feelings coalesced into a profound loathing that became difficult to articulate, but impossible to ignore. Her hatred, Marie revealed, was also tied to a sense of protectiveness over herself and her own life. I had to hate him to survive my feelings for him, she explained, indicating that her animosity was as much about self-preservation as it was about anger toward Andy. She recognized that without creating a mental barrier, her natural affection for his talent, charm, or humor might make her vulnerable to continued emotional harm. I loved him in a way that scared me, but hating him made me feel safe, she confessed. This paradox, where love and hatred coexist, illustrates the intensity of her emotional experience, highlighting that her feelings were deeply personal and not merely performative or reactive. Finally, Marie's reflections carry a sense of catharsis, a recognition that her hatred was intertwined with complex layers of human emotion. I hated him, yes, more than anyone, but it was because I saw him clearly and I couldn't ignore the truth about who he really was, she said. This acknowledgement is not just about Andy Gibb as an individual. It is about Marie Osmond's own journey through trust, disappointment, and the messy realities of human relationships. Her candidness offers an unflinching look at the sometimes painful truth behind public personas and the private emotions that accompany them. It is a stark reminder that even in the glare of fame, emotions are raw, real, and sometimes contradictory, and that hatred, when examined honestly, can reveal profound insights into one's values, boundaries, and capacity for self-preservation.